Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yo, yo, what is up, guys? Man, welcome back to another How Art of Winning Triple Threats. So, what I normally do here, I like to, since I have a little bit of time while these balls are dropping, explain what's going to happen here. We're going to play some triple threat. As I play, I'm going to try to throw out as many tips and advice as I can as I play, and we're just going to have fun, crack some jokes, and pretty much have a chill time. So, after this all these balls dropped, I can show you guys my team. We're like I said, we're gonna play. Did I skip over what I was intentionally finna say? We're gonna play 3 games. I think I forgot to mention that. I try to play 3 games. Depending on how they go, we may get some quits, some rage quits here, or some games may just be really fast. Oh my god! And I don't even really want tokens, but I really wanted some of those tokens here. Okay. Anyways, we're 4-2 right now. This is probably I'm very rarely ever 4-2. I'm rarely have this many losses this early, but it's okay. Doesn't matter. I'm not really playing for anything right now. I already have Larry Nance. I already have Antonio Walker. I'm just playing for fun right now, so I'm not really hoping to gain anything. So yep. So we're gonna do, like I said, play 3 games. Here's the team we're gonna roll with: Byron Davis, Jason Richardson, Aaron Gordon. Now, as I play with them, I'm gonna tell you some strengths about them, why I use them, and why they fit me personally. Well, actually, to be honest here, these cards actually don't fit me personally. They're just the best cards I have, and they fit well together. So that's kind of it. But it's no real like, oh, these guys are just this guy does this well. He. I throw a lot of oops, and this guy catches every oop I throw. It's not anything like that, I guess per se. But yeah. Oh, okay. This is the first time I've run into a Shaq. This could be a potential problem for Gordon. I'm not sure. Gordon has 82 interior defense, I want to say. He has really good vertical. So I don't think Shaq should be a problem. But I think as strength wise, that Shaq could be a problem. And Iverson, I've dealt with a lot of Iversons. Uh, yeah, I don't really at this point. They're just quick. Other than that, you just gotta guess what they're gonna do right, and it's pretty easy to stop Iverson. So it sucks we couldn't get that rebound after such a take advantage of that terrible shot. And like I said, Iverson is just quick. If you can like stuff like that really can hurt you. But yeah. So here is there gonna be a switch? Okay, I don't know. I was scared to go up on Shaq, but it like it's just too open, and I was like the chance of me getting a poster was so great there. So Jason Richardson on Jason Richardson here. So that should be an interesting matchup here. Okay, did he intentionally switch to Shaq or was that an accident? Either way, easy drive here. So now we're focused on a stop. I honestly hate when I get a stop and they get the rebound. It just really hurts my great defensive play and things like that. So here we're just playing solid defense here. O'Neal, like I said, we've yet to almost a solid time jump there. I was a little late. I didn't know O'Neal was quick. There's a few things I realized for a Shaq to be a viable option at this point of the year, he's got to be quick. All right, nice. His disadvantage here is he can't off-ball me. One thing I like about this Aaron Gordon really well is he is such a solid shooter that like you can't give him no space. This Shaq, I can play like this. So there, perfect. I didn't have to. I just had to get lucky there. That's all I needed. Okay, so, uh, yep, there it is. I was hoping he'd jump. It went better than not plant. Ah, nice. Oh, I think that would have been us too. I should just let it went out. Once it was too late, I should just let it went out. Cause it was, I think it was probably us. It looked like it went off of Iverson's leg. The more I look at it, our thought on it, I was just hoping it would just give me the ball. I should have tried to pass out of it on a dive. That might have worked. So, always on ball. Learn how to on ball. It will save you in the long run. Cause playing off ball really can hurt you a lot of reasons. One, it's just so easy to get distracted when you're off balling. If you're not actually holding the defender, it's so easily to lose track, and it's no telling what the CPU is gonna cut, what they're gonna do. So it's always just better, in my opinion, to just go ahead and all right, hold up, I have to concentrate there. Please go in. All right, such a sometimes these fouls are just annoying on a triple threat because that would have just been free throws. Any other? Okay, here. Blow by. Block. Another easy block. All right. He got a couple bailout blocks there. Yep, and I saw that coming. Luckily. Okay. Oh my God! Another shooting foul. Luckily, we got built out there too. So. Oh, another block. That one was obvious, but I just had to take my chances there. And he has the lead. All right, so here what we do is just keep playing smart. We had he. That's not playing smart. I should have played more cautious. He's hopefully okay, and he just makes that. All right, so we still have a chance. Four down four. I mean, I've had bigger comebacks, but usually what deters me is the how solid of a player. Like this guy's a solid player, so I have no reason to just assume I can easily come back. And well, not even he's just a solid player. He has a solid team. So he has a Shaq. If he really wants to, he could score with that Shaq. It's already tough enough to stop most Iversons just because of how quick they are. But yeah, like look at that. His back down speed is also ridiculous. He was like able to back down like 2 miles, and I didn't mean to commit to that shot, but yeah. So just everything went wrong there. He got like three lucky blocks and three lucky blocks, and I blew some of my plays. I should have played more smart. So I took my chances on some of those, and I paid the price. So what I did wrong there, it was easy. I mean, simple mistakes. I didn't really stop him enough. Was my first mistake. I didn't get a lot of stops. It said opponent left the match. It said opponent left the match before. Interesting. What happens here? Opponent left the match before yeah, my MT even loaded. So I don't know if I get a free win here. This is interesting. I've never. So one thing, I'm out of practice here. We won. We got the win. Wow. Wow, we got the win somehow. Maybe I don't even know what he could have done at that. Like, maybe he turned his Wi-Fi off. Maybe his power shut. I don't know what you could have done that fast for it to. Wow, we got the win. So, never seen that happen before. So we live. We won that game. Yep. Oh no, we lost. Okay, never mind. I got the ball drop and I got excited. So it did come as a loss because we're now back to zero. Oh, good. I was so confused there. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. I thought I was gonna say for sure. I thought we still get the loss. Okay, bad first game. I usually always do well my first game. Don't let that deter you guys. I'm a solid player. I promise you. If that looked bad, I'm a solid player. I'll make up for it. But once again, I was pointing out mistakes. Not I just wasn't I didn't get enough stops. That was the first thing. Now that's hard. Depending on who you're going against, getting stops is hard enough. Now a team like this, I shouldn't struggle at all getting stops. But certain teams I go against, getting stops is tough. Especially when their team has a Shaq and basically just a really solid all around offensive team. So I couldn't hope for too much here. There. So here, oh wow, Diao at the point. So this is already a big mismatch. Byron Davis can I can pretty much do a lot of things here. I was gonna say if that goes in, that's an insane. Yeah, nice. One thing I like about playing with pink diamonds and opals and stuff is they don't really miss open shots. So, and I'm not really trying to off ball there. I just Byron Davis is just he's oof, Byron Davis on defense is quite the story here. I had a slight lag there. They kind of threw my release off, but it really shouldn't have been enough. Gordon instead of getting position, he goes for a steal. Not a bad move, but like just how off that attempt was, it just kind of sucked. There, I mean, if you're gonna give me that much space on the mid range, pull the mid range, every time. Do not hesitate to pull mid ranges. You will make 10 times more of those than you will three. So do not hesitate to pull a mid range. And here, I just gotta make sure don't rush the shot. Been wide open with Richardson there, Jason. So here, give Durant the space. Like he's not gonna pull immediately, so why not? Give him the space there. And let me just I meant to throw a oop, but it's all good. It all worked out fine there. He baited the pass. Not the best move there. Just sit in the paint patiently. No need to bait that. And David Robinson, I mean, you can't expect to kick out of a shot like that with David Robinson. So here, just running with speed here. He shouldn't have came up on Byron Davis there with a D off. So really, I mean, that would have been a blowout with almost anybody. But somehow Durant, that should be. Oh, he missed it still. Here, okay, good. He kicked it back out. He had a pretty solid chance there with Robinson to just clean up on out three. Oh, he just managed to steal it just in time. Yeah, okay, that should have been in there, but sometimes if you're playing with a worser team, that's gonna happen. If you're playing with Amethyst from like the first month, that's gonna happen. So as much as I feel bad that that happened, yeah. So this is just a easy drive there. I could have just shot it, but I mean, if you're gonna give me that much space to cut in, I'm gonna do it. Just because there's a chance I could lag on the shot, anything like that. Okay, I was not really expecting that. But yeah, so expecting Diallo to pull up, but I'm sure that's his probably his strategy 9 out of 10 times. So here, I mean, he's out of options. Except, I mean, there maybe get a lucky block. Diallo's a solid defender, interior, but he's gonna get blown. So here, no worries. I can bag off him with Aaron Gordon because he's not really a shooter. So you just know who you're playing against. That's gonna help you a lot. When you know who you're playing against, like I know I don't like with Shaq. I don't have to. I can really off ball a lot more when I'm going against even that 96 Shaq I just went against. I really probably could have won that if I off balled a little bit more. That would have been a lot more helpful for me in winning that game because Shaq's gonna be unstoppable anyway. Let him make the mistake of trying to score with Allen Iverson or Jason Richardson in that last game, but let me off ball him with Aaron Gordon, and that would probably give me a better chance there. Um, but yeah, that game straightforward. I just two things had a better team, one, and I was a better player, so not much to talk about there. Like it didn't take much strategy to win. I just kind of played my strengths. I outsped uh, uh what's his name? DL. I outsped DL and Dave. I mean, just everyone else on his team was outdated. I also could have just bully balled him with Jason Richardson because he uh he had a Kevin Durant. That Durant is like terrible on defense. So I could have also bullied him with Jason Richardson. I mean, it was. I think I could have bullied him probably with anybody on my team. Just that much of a mismatch. So Not much. Not much really there to like say. I just did my job there basically. Okay, here two really quick point guards. I have played with Jason Richardson as my point guard in the past, so just because he's matched up with a Jason Williams doesn't really mean much to me. So I'm not really worried about that. I feel like that's maybe his gimmick on his team is, oh, I have two point guards. Let me just outspeed his two guards. So if I had Jalen Brown here, this would have been even more perfect. Um, but yeah, so Jason Richardson's actually he's even a big body too at that. So not much. Yeah, somehow that was not blocked, and he got like the best animation possible there. So not much to say there. Yeah, I got built out on the animation, but cause he couldn't jump in time because he didn't even realize it was a shot until it after I had released it. So I baited the crossover. Um, Tried to make it look like I was gonna cross and didn't. So here's a big mismatch here, and Iverson's not gonna be any help inside. Yeah, I hate when that happens. All right, luckily I got some type of contest on it. Ooh, nice. I didn't realize, but this is definitely a mismatch here. I didn't realize Iverson was gonna stay on Gordon. Is what I meant to say. I did realize the mismatch. I just didn't think he was gonna stay on Gordon until, yeah. He if he had managed to have gotten that steal. Oh, he could green that deep. That's tough. That is tough. I hate to see it. I hate when I'm playing good defense and then like something like that just comes out of nowhere. Yes, I was waiting to see how well Byron Davis could dunk like in a crowded lane like that. So he handled that well. Oh, Gordon had got there, but dang, somehow Moses still managed to get a animation. He still managed to get an animation that. Oh, what? This is. I was gonna say I botched it, but oh wow, wow! I hate to see it. I honestly hate to see animation. Like, how can a Jason Williams stop a Jason Richardson like that? How does that even animation even happen? How does he even get that type of contest? Wow, insane. Luckily, if you get stopped, get your stop back. That's all I can tell you. Biggest tip is if you get stopped, stop them right back. It's usually the easiest time to get a stop because coming up the court, everyone's so used to scoring coming off the inbound. Oh my god. Come like look how easy like just in transition. Like this is we're used to scoring off of inbounds. So don't get comfortable. Uh and once again, Iverson's not gonna be able to stop me. Those two threes he got helped him catch up because he scored less than me actually here, and I probably should score a three right back if possible. I'm not gonna force one. I never force threes. I just hope I can get one back. I do usually look more after like when I need a three. I do look more for 3 point options. Uh, but usually when I don't need one, I'm just gonna cut in. It's kind of a habit of mine that I probably should maybe stop doing. All right, That's it. He blew it. And yeah. Davis, if he gets any space, I mean, I could really abuse this Davis card if I wanted to, but yep, I saw that coming. But I mean, I can't. I just can't stop that. Like, I don't want to commit to going that far out, especially on a shot that you really shouldn't be making to begin with. Nice. I've been waiting to see what he can really do on those drives. Oh wow, and the walk up. He walked up on that man. Yeah, at this rate, we may go ahead and play 4 games because if you didn't know, why? Okay, he missed. I hate that. Hate that animation so much. Oh, you want to go ahead and game this, Gordon? Deep one. Oh, yeah. I probably shouldn't risk that. It's probably not the time to be shooting those type of shots. Nice, nice contest and wide open. Yeah, it's a game. Wide open from the top of the key. Nice. Why does it keep saying opponent left? Am I? Did I actually pause the game or something? Or is that the new like? What does that mean? That's like the second time this happened. All right, we got plenty of time. We're right at 20 minutes. We got plenty of time to play. These games have been really quick to play. Oh, you know why? Okay, this just made me realize now that people don't sit in the paint anymore all day. Games are way quicker. It just clicked with me because it used to 3 games. Like, go look at one of my old Art of Winning, and it would take about 30 minutes just to play 3 games. Now 3 games we did three though, and those are 3 full games in 20 minutes. Less than 20 minutes actually. Less than 20. So one ball drop, so cool. That's also helping us kind of speed things along here. One ball drop, on to the next. I was thinking to myself, the price of badges will go down once everyone starts getting a consistent amount of badges. That has not been the case, especially when you think about how there's so many badges I can still add to certain cards. Like, say for example, this Aaron Gordon, he doesn't have rim protect. He's missing quite a few badges that he could be using. So okay, here's a big mismatch here. Usually though, this is not a guaranteed win, and sad to say that I can't beat a team like this. But I think my last 2 games I've proven I'm a competent player. But the thing is, guys like this normally are really good at doing one thing. He's probably gonna be really good at shooting with Chris Paul, really good at shooting with the Harris card. It's gonna come down to, is he really just playing with this team because he doesn't have the money to get a better team, or is he playing with this team to get lower matchups? Either one's viable. A lot of times, shooting for lower matchups means you're not that great of a player, and also shooting for lower matchups, uh, just because you're just that good of a player. Sometimes I've seen that as well. Maker, okay, he can, if he's grading with Maker, yes, I can tell you right now he is a solid cheeser player, and he's gonna sit in the paint with Makers. That's solid with me. You have a Chris Paul here, by the way, so a Chris Paul. You don't need the off ball, but yeah, whatever works. I was thinking about running a Chris Paul on my team, triple threat a few, a while back, just because he's so solid overall as a point guard. But I felt like he was maybe too small, so I went with Jason Richardson for a minute. Mm. I would have shot. I should have shot that. Yeah, too little. I should have definitely shot that with Jason Richardson. It looked like Thon Maker was gonna close out. That's what it looked like. So here, what type of player are you with this Chris Paul? Hmm. Okay, just like a cutter. So if he's not gonna shoot, that's easy to stop. That's easy to stop. Chris Paul can't stop me, and vice versa though. But just because I'm such a, but just a better card. That's Chris Paul's a great defender. I'm just a better card. Don Maker again. Okay, he blew that. Oh, he blew that release. Still knocked it down. Like I said, look how close this game is. You would think, looking at the teams off face value, that this would be a blowout. He's a solid player. His team isn't bad. They're just budget cards. You have to know what you're doing with them, and you should be all right. Oh, somehow, all right here, Gordon. This time I'm shooting with you for real. Please don't let me down. Thank you. I could not get one of those all day. No point in kicking out to Gordon in that situation because Gordon wasn't set in the corner yet, so I realized it was no point. Here, okay, nice. Maker, like you're not gonna make every single one, so I'm not really worried about it. And you really can't leave. That release was not the greatest, but really can't leave Gordon open like that. I can't leave Chris Paul open like that either. All right, really bad. I really needed to make sure I kept that the pressure on him. If he got a block there, it would have been luck because I realized his back was still turned to me. That's the only reason I went up with Davis. I was really planning on going with Gordon in that situation, but I realized his back was still turned. Yeah, you can't do that. And it's all right. It wasn't a three, but there's no way he misses that corner shot. Still, corner special still activated in that situation. So, uh, not yeah. Good defense, just still yeah. Okay. You want to play this speed battle, sir? You're not gonna win that speed battle, but yeah. So again, okay, I'm assuming that's just how it operates now. I don't know. It said that the last 20 times. But anyways, yeah, that's a good time to wrap it up. Anything there to say? Like I said, note how good he was compared to some of those other players. Just because they have a low class team does not automatically make them a low class player. Keep that in mind. I've struggled with rubies, and even that time, I kept my focus and I was able to get some stops in here and there. But at the end of the day, like you will lose so quickly in games like that the moment you think to yourself, "Oh, I got this in the bag. I'm gonna win this, no problem." Like because that's when you start stop doing the little things. You're gonna let that Chris Paul shoot every time. That Chris Paul will make open shots consistently. He's gonna start knocking down. Um, as you guys see, we're 3-0 now. That first game was pretty much a fluke loss because it's kind of still one of my first games on. But yeah, the other three games we went 3-0. So hopefully you did not leave after the first game. It was like, oh, this guy can't play. But I think we played some solid, had some solid competition, played some solid games. I'm really enjoying my team. Uh, Byron Davis, Jason Richardson, Aaron Gordon. Um, two of these guys you just gotta have. You're not gonna if you don't got Byron Davis or Aaron Gordon. You're not if you don't have them, you're not gonna get them. Jason Richardson is pretty cheap right now. I saw he had a locker code, and I knew his price would drop, so I immediately went and bought one up. So and he came with the one I bought came with a contract on him, so really nice deal there. But anyways, I think that's all. So hope you guys enjoyed Real Diversity, man. We're out. Peace. Oh, by the way, please hit that like, subscribe button. We'll be back with more My Team content. Hopefully, they gonna drop some more packs soon. Today is Sunday. Hopefully, Tuesday we get a new pack or something of the sort. But yeah. Anyways, man, I hope you guys enjoy Red Diversity. We're out. Peace.